following is a presentation of Main Street Media, your source for news, sports, and information on Main Street in Middle Tennessee.
Welcome into Mornings on Main Street, everybody. Good to see you on this beautiful Thursday, March 10th, 2022. Yeah, it's going to be a nice day today out there. The traffic, a little back up there, but it happens. Things happen like that. Get you off and going today on this beautiful day, which I think is going to be a beautiful day. And let's talk about the weather, shall we, intern? Yeah, there you go. The weather report brought to you by our good friends over at 50 Forward. I got to tell you what, 50 Forward, a national area nonprofit serving older adults, proud partner with the All of Us research program for the National Institute of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting their website at joinallofus.org/50forward. And you see the weather today right now, it's 40 degrees outside. Tomorrow's going to be really nice, but my goodness, intern, this weekend, yowzer. Look at that, 58 today, 59, might hit 60.
Hey, I would love that.
If the weather's ever 53 and miserable, that's what I call, that's my title of my new book. 53 and miserable. All right, so the weather, so this weekend, big change in the weather happening. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this another outstanding edition of Mornings on Main Street to get you off and going and running on this Thursday. Again, we are halfway, 3 weeks from right now. March is over with. We're in April, and then everything good happens. Also, spring forward, fall back. So this weekend, you'll lose an hour of sleep as we daylight saving time, and there is a push every time this happens to eliminate daylight savings times, but we're not going to waste time on that today. See what I did there? All right, let's bring in the intern this morning who joins us from another undisclosed location. Oh, you switched. You got a little vest on today.
Yeah, I invested. I invested today.
Get it? Leave me with the jokes.
Right.
You don't mind?
Well, I just try every now and then, maybe I get one.
Is that okay? Good. Well, how are you doing, pal?
Doing well, man. Doing well. Like I said, anytime I get to wear the vest, it's a good day.
No more jokes. Just
that's not a joke.
How many vests do you own?
I own 5 vests, one for each day of the weekday. Maybe on a Saturday.
Take a break on the weekend. You don't wear one?
Yes.
Okay, well that's good then.
I might just wear my turtleneck then.
How's the hair looking today, by the way?
It's too much.
In the streaming world, the best looking hair around.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks.
That's
means a lot.
Will you do a buzz cut one day with? Can I buzz your hair?
You can do a high and tight. Is that what that's called?
I have no idea.
No, because I have a cowlick here, man. It just stays up.
Does it?
Yeah, it'll look stupid. I'll look stupid, but
or stupider. Is it
Right.
more stupid or stupider?
stupider to go to Jupiter, I think.
All right, let me stop the screen here and bring on the latest headlines from the Main Street National edition, just released this morning right to your inbox. Things that are happening. Look at that, man. I love this. The first front page story today: school bus driver shortage persists. Zach Hill with the story. You know what? God bless him, because when I was riding a school bus, I was a good kid, but there were kids on there that I would have tossed out in a heartbeat.
Right. I got in trouble my senior year of high school with my parents, so they made me ride the bus, and
Yes,
it was it was not good. I wasn't welcomed. I was an outsider.
I now have utmost respect for Papa Intern and Mama Intern for this. That is fantastic.
Took the car away, and yep.
Yeah. The best bus driver of all time is Otto from The Simpsons.
I don't watch The Simpsons.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I'm a Family Guy guy.
Oh, I should let HR know that I no longer want to work with you ever again.
You're gonna say
So
it.
here you go. Look at Tyler Hummel, the story. Vanderbilt sleep expert calls for end to time changes. Every time, and they'll say twice a year, people come up and say, we shouldn't do it. We shouldn't do it. What do you think, intern? Do you care?
Are you talking about like when the hours change?
Yeah, it should not be. No
Well,
more.
Can we stick with the one where it gets lighter, longer?
You'll have to ask God about that.
Yeah.
Not
Take
me.
that up with them.
Not me on that, but thanks. I'll see if I can put a good word in for
Pass
you
the
tonight.
message along.
I'll watch Bruce Almighty again tonight and see what I can do for you. Yeah, I'm with you, man. But now that we get here so early in the morning, you kind of like the light. But again,
Right.
the afternoon, the worst part when in my other lifetime, I had to be up like at 2:30 to go to work. So the problem was in the summertime, the sunlight to like 8:30. Now I can't go to sleep when it's light outside.
Yeah, that's
So I was
true.
getting 4 hours sleep all the time.
Yeah, but you can do so many activities outside. When it's light out, when it gets dark, it just makes me tired. Like as soon as it gets dark at 3 p.m. or
Yeah.
whatever it does, it's like,
Well, you need to drink more coffee in the afternoon.
all right.
Do you drink coffee?
I don't at all.
You just probably Monster drinks, Red Bull. Is that what your little generation does?
NOS.
Hey, Miss Cheap would love this. Visits to Tennessee state parks increased in 2021. Increased nearly 4 million people from the previous year hung out in Tennessee state parks. It's pretty cool.
That is cool. But the story above it, I was like, no, I don't think she'd love that one.
No, we're talking the one down here. State parks generated an economic impact of $2.1 billion. Figure that includes lodging, shopping, and recreational spending.
Wow, 1.2.
Do you own a tent?
I do actually. Yes, it's in my shed.
Do you really?
Me and Papa Intern go camping every now and then.
That is sleeping bags and everything?
Oh yeah, rough it.
Wow.
And we try to catch fish, which we haven't since 2009.
So how do you eat then?
We
Pockets.
hot pockets. Yeah. Now we bake a can of beans on the stove and cry.
First Lady Joe Biden came to Fort Campbell yesterday afternoon, spent time with families of soldiers who are deployed to Europe in support of NATO allies. It's always cool when a first lady or president comes to our area. I don't care who you back or who you like, but it's still cool to see Air Force One
Oh yeah.
and the entourage and the Secret Service and all that come to town. What else we got here? Also, I want to show you this intern.
What's up?
What a great story here. BJ Senior, this is staff report. BJ Senior wins Tennessee 2022 Poetry Out Loud contest.
Oh.
All right, so her name is Kendall Grimes. She is an outstanding student, athlete, and musician who will head to Yale in the fall.
Wow.
She's already got me beat in life.
Yeah. I mean, already.
Already.
That sentence is just ridiculous.
Can you rhyme? Could you be a poet?
I can just freestyle rap really well.
Well, how about this? All right, I'll start you off and you finish, okay?
Okay.
My name is Justin, but they call me the intern. I go to work early just so I could learn. All right.
Yes.
Here's how I'll finish you up here.
Okay.
The days are long, but the years are short. Finish it.
What's up with this? It's a new report.
I can say that you will not be winning the Poetry Out
You don't
Loud
want to hit the
contest
applause there?
in 2023. You will not be doing that. Chris Yao, nice story here. Columbia Church puts faith into action with Ukraine aid. It's amazing all the connections that people have to Ukraine and places around the world because of mission trips and spreading the good word of the good Lord all around the globe. So this is really cool. Look how people come together to do that.
Wow, that is
Come on, tell me we don't live. I know, a lot of things will tell you how bad the world is, but there's a lot of good going on, man.
right. That's a great picture that shows like all ages are helping.
Yes.
That's cool.
Fantastic. Good way to see. You got some talent there.
Deserve it.
intern.
Hey, thanks, man.
You're getting there. I like that. So God bless everybody that's putting together and helping out the people in Ukraine there, coming together. Mount Juliet had a huge drive too for people that was doing that. So well done there. All right, this story followed back in January. The Dixon City Council unanimously approved on first reading an ordinance to allow mobile food vendors in the city at its meeting Monday night. Now, I've heard for some restaurants don't like food trucks because they feel it takes away business, but I hear a lot of people like food trucks because it allows them to taste and see different things in their neighborhood or in their area where they otherwise might not.
Yeah, definitely. I when I go to the fair here in Wilson County, all they have is food trucks, and it just feels like the fair every time I see one.
Well, also during the pandemic, there were a lot of things that were going on that neighborhood HOAs would not allow food trucks to show up. It was weird. I'm like look, people didn't want to get out. They want to be in the neighborhood. They didn't want to go to restaurants because of the pandemic. And there was a lot of back and forth what was going on there. So Dixon's going to allow that.
Nice.
We need to get our own food truck. What could we make?
People laugh.
Okay. And then what I wanted to do? I'm being totally serious right here.
What's up?
Let me put the article back up there. I wanted to open a restaurant where you can order cereal. You have like 40 different kinds of cereal. It's $1 a bowl. And then we have milk. We have milk, oat milk, or whatever goofy milk you want to drink.
Come by. Would you like
some
some almond?
Come by. It's $1. So it's like you can pop into like, where are you going? We're going to Joe's Cereal for a little bit. And you go to Joe's Cereal and you're like, I want Captain Crunch. Pop into what's Raisin Bran.
But we're not talking about like continental breakfast type cereal.
No, just cereal.
Okay.
No. A nice bowl of cereal.
Gotcha.
So if anybody out there wants to invest in the bowl of cereal with my new company, please let me know because it's not going to work.
JC, Joe's Cereal.
Joe's Cereal. It's not going to work. National Banner 70 years ago today, front page. Look at all these stories just jammed in there.
Wow. That is so much writing.
There's a thing going down in Cuba right then. Oh, then I put a little story in there from Clarksville. I can't even read this.
No.
That's the front page of the paper. That story about China that goes on.
Red China still got the bomb.
Yep. My goodness. All right, let's move over a little bit here. What's going on? Small businesses express concern. Waffle House, some Waffle Houses you can't go in and eat because there's staff shortage.
No.
Just order takeout.
No way.
Yeah, we'll bring that up with our good friend Miss Catherine.
That's the last line of defense, I feel like, is the Waffle House.
It is. That's right. All right, so great job, our Main Street Preps team. The TSSAA Girls Hoop State Tournament is going on. Creekwood and Beach advanced to the state semis. Love the picture here. Great job.
Yep.
Beach beat Arlington yesterday. Russell Van Ozzie with the story. And they'll face Creekwood in the semifinals on Friday, and the winner gets to go to the state championship this weekend. I love the crowd. 2 years ago, it got canceled because of the pandemic. Right. And I hated that for the kids, man. I really did because Lebanon was in the finals or in the state tournament 2 years ago.
So what happens after the is this like a postponement or that just it's like that year that it didn't happen?
Didn't happen.
It's crazy.
Everybody was awarded a championship, I guess. This didn't happen.
Wow.
And then so another games today. Who's in our area today that's playing today on Tuesday? York is up in Cookville, Alcoa, and Westview, nowhere around here. Let's see also what else. Wayne County's in our area. And then that's it. So good luck to the Beach and Creekwood girls as they play. The boys' state tournament's next week down there in Murfreesboro, which they call the Glass House.
It's such a cool name.
It is. What else is a cool name? The name Big Joe is. All right, so last night, Vanderbilt won in the first round of the SEC tournament. Listen, they beat Georgia last night. Georgia had 4 buckets in the first half.
I mean, 51 points. That's low.
4 buckets in the first half. They quit. This Georgia team quit last night. It was awful.
Oh my god!
I think Vanderbilt led. Was it 35-14 at halftime? I love college basketball because those runs can just be stupid. Like they went on a 19-5 run last night. So Georgia's lost 21. 12 has lost its last 12 and 20 the past 21.
Yikes!
That's terrible. Yeah. That Tom Crean's the head coach. He's right there. Used to coach Marquette.
He's walking off. He's like, I'm done.
He took Marquette to the Final Four in 2003 with Dwayne Wade.
Oh, wow.
Terrible. Good Lord.
Nice little fact to drop right there.
You're welcome.
That's awesome.
National Predators back on the ice tonight, taking the Anaheim Ducks.
Go Parades.
Big game. Chase McCabe from ESPN 102.5 The Game, the flagship station of the National Predators, will join us at 7:40 today Talk about the game. Hey, their game's Saturday against St. Louis.
Mhm.
Let me show you what time it is. It's Saturday.
Game time.
Wait, that's NBA. Sorry, wrong part.
Did you?
That what? Here we go.
Hold on, wait.
11:30 Saturday. 11:30 in the morning Saturday. That way you got the rest of the day to hang out and have fun. It's going to be 8 degrees too. So
I remember what I was going to say. They said that George Kittle was waiting downstairs for Philip Forsberg after the game.
was you going to fight him?
No, like just to hang out with him. Like was in.
That's an odd pairing.
Yeah, well, he lives in Nashville, George Kittle.
I know, and he's a big Preds fan, and he needs to stay with the 49ers and stop
No, come over to the Titans. Come on.
infiltrating. Well, he's a good player, man, but then he'll never come here.
Yeah,
All right,
no.
time for horoscopes. Intern, you're the Taurus. You ready?
Yes.
So today you need to set goals that help you avoid deviating from your plans.
Okay.
Take the high road,
Mm,
regardless of what others do. That's been a problem lately with you.
right.
Change only what's necessary and stick to a budget you can afford. All right. Don't take a risk with your health or physical well-being. So don't
Maybe
go
that,
to Planet Fitness today.
maybe that means don't invest, as in like don't put on a vest.
Maybe so. But
Okay.
set goals help you avoid deviating from your plan. Like a goal for you to be is to get home safely when you leave here.
Gotcha.
Can you
Gotcha.
do that?
And I can take the high road. Like if I'm getting mugged, I'll be like, it's okay, guys.
Yes. That's a John Mulaney joke.
Yeah.
Make sure to join our good friend Devin O'Day at 11 o'clock today, Main Street,
Whoop, whoop.
today across these same Main Street media platforms. All right, I want to ask you this real quick. I know we got Catherine Mayhew coming on in just a moment.
Yes.
All right, so this is the ratings for last week. TV, we had the State of the Union address. I want to ask you this. Have you ever seen these shows? I'm looking at the top 20 shows, all right?
Yeah.
Bob Hart's Abishola. You ever heard of that show?
No.
Ghost, The Neighborhood. Every show is about Chicago PD. Young Sheldon, obviously, because of the Big Bang Theory.
Is that a spinoff? It is, right?
I think so.
Okay.
But like the Equalizer,
With Queen Latifah.
Chicago.
I've seen
Oh, she in that
commercials.
one?
Yeah.
I like Queen Latifah.
Yeah, me too. I haven't
Check
seen
that
it
out
though.
then.
Yeah.
NCIS, which is still on by the Law and Order, all these. But half these I've never heard of.
Yeah. State of the Union.
Chicago Med, Chicago Fire. I don't know what's happening here in my life.
They're getting hype in Chicago.
They are. All right, time for Comic Strip Tease brought to you by.
Possibly you.
We got a few we're going to run through today because none of them are funny and we can't figure out why they are out there today. So, all right. So the voice of Dagwood will be myself, and the voice on the phone will be Intern.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Here we go. 3, 2. Hey, it's a pretty bad leak. I think I'm Bobcat Goldthwait. We'll say, hey, it's a pretty bad leak in the cellar.
Oh boy. I'll be there first thing in the morning.
Your ad says 24-hour service.
Right. And after 9 p.m., it's quadruple time.
Be here first in the morning.
Somehow I knew you'd see it my way.
That's so. Let's
Let's
do one more. Hager the Horrible. Ready? All right,
yes,
here we go. Hey, you notice how we finish each other's sentences?
Yes, how sweet it is. Finishing my dinner not so sweet. You know that's how she sounds too.
It's the worst thing ever. It's the worst. All right, let's take a break. Our good friend Catherine Mayhew, she's a food blogger, writer with Main Street Nashville, and we love her. We love her having her on the show. She joins us next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
I'm always looking for that new local place, particularly if it brings a different point of view to me, because I learn. And one of the things I don't think people understand is when you go into a restaurant, and say just for argument's sake, say it's a Guatemalan restaurant, and you're a little fearful because you don't speak the language, and they love having people come and try their food. I mean, they will knock themselves out to give you the greatest meal of your life.
Back then on Tuesday nights, it was a week-long club. They were Tuesday through Sunday back then. And on Tuesday nights, they had an open mic night. So I came up and did their open mic night. It was my first time to come to Nashville, and I was a fairly new comedian, but I had a lot of shows under my belt. And I came in and did a really good open mic night. I had a little bitty tape recorder, a little bitty cassette recorder, and I would record my show. And I can remember to this day when I played back that tape, the MC that night, a guy named Mike West, a really good comic, goes, "Okay, well, your next guy up is he calls himself Killer Bees." And they're, and I went up and I did my 7 minutes. And at the end of that 7 minutes on that tape, the audience is like, "Wow." And he's like, "That was Killer Bees." And that was when it started right then. That was when the rise started.
All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street on this Thursday, March 10th, 2022. Oh, the sun's out again today. Look at that. And the traffic going well. It's going to be a fantastic day for everyone involved, including, at least for today, the weather. Bar 54, the Nashville area nonprofit serving older adults, is a proud partner with the All of Us research program for the National Institutes of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting the website at joinallofus.org/54. Now, we've put up tomorrow the 7-day forecast, which is going on. So today, they're expecting a high about 61. But look, man, Friday, so it's 65 tomorrow, low of 23. It's going to get to 31 on Saturday, a chance of snow. And then it's just a massive drop. There's this huge cold front that's coming through that's going to lower everything. I mean, look at that's crazy stuff. So there might be a chance of snow Saturday. So welcome. If you don't like the weather, as they say, intern, wait about 18 minutes and you'll have that. All right, let's bring in our good friend, the Catherine Mayhew from Main Street Nashville. Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's always good to see you. Another fantastic article this week. Restaurant Week is coming up. Serves up tasty food for a good cause. We'll put the story up here. This is going to be a lot of fun for you to cover something like this, I think.
Well, so this is the A. Marshall Hospitality Group. You know them better as Puckett's, Scouts, American Tap Room, and their newest kid, Burger Dandy. But they have, like, between all those, they've got like 10 restaurants, and they decided just to do their own restaurant week. And if you go into any of those places, you can get a passport, and it looks like an actual real passport. And if you check off 5 of the restaurants, different ones, then you're eligible to get or win a gift certificate, and you get to try a lot of specials. Each restaurant has its own special menu. They've got a terrific dessert that was designed by their chefs and the Boys and Girls Club, who is the beneficiary of the week. And it's kind of a take on a banana pudding, but better. And I love this story. They brought all these ingredients out to the Boys and Girls Clubs, and this is in Franklin. And they let the kids experiment.
Nice.
And put a bunch of different things together. And then the kids kind of got to decide what they liked the best. So it was a cool thing for them to do with the kids, and we can enjoy the dessert, and all the money goes back to the Boys and Girls Club.
Tell me about Burger Dandy and why that's your new favorite boyfriend.
Burger Dandy, so this was, again, another interesting backstory. If you know this building, there's 2 parts to it. It's been there forever. It used to be a boat dealership, and right as you come into Franklin, downtown Franklin, and they had used it as a ghost kitchen during the pandemic. And what a ghost kitchen is it's not an actual restaurant. It's sort of a central place where food is prepared, and they did it for all the to-go orders they were doing. And now they've turned it into Burger Dandy, which is a classic smash burger. I don't know what your preference in burgers is, but what is your preference in burgers?
Whatever's on my plate.
Okay, well, some people like the really, really thick ones, and a smash burger is the opposite. They literally take a patty of beef, they smash it down on the grill so hard that it creates all these outer edges of crispiness.
Nice.
And yeah, it's delicious. So they do the classic smash burger. They do it on the potato bun, which is like the bun that you should always have. Classic American cheese, the king of cheeses, and their special sauce. And the thing that makes it sort of over the top is they do Coca-Cola braised onions.
Ooh.
Oh, they're so good. They're so good.
Oh, I'm like, that used to be Puckett's Boathouse. Is that the same location?
It is. Yes, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, that's really right when you come in there. It's on the right-hand side. That is really cool. That is cool.
So it's just a really good burger. It's the perfect ratio of meat to bun. They've got really good fries. Their milkshakes are solid. They use a pound of ice cream in their milkshake. So kind of a calorie buster, but it's worth it.
That sounds simply fantastic. You talk about in the article about why kind of the genesis of all this coming together, but I got to think for the restaurants and for people that work, this is a really cool thing because not only are you getting the word out in a different way, you're helping a cause that's near and dear to a lot of people in Franklin, but experimenting with food, Catherine. I mean, that doesn't get any better than that.
Well, it gives the chefs a little bit of fun time. What can we do that's different? And Puckett's, in particular, Puckett's has so many things on their menu. Everybody's familiar with them. They're all over Middle Tennessee. But it gives them a chance to do something a little different. They put a price point on it that's a little bit of a discount. So you get to try something brand new for a little less money than you'd normally spend in a restaurant. And, just like the Conventioners and Visitors Bureau did their restaurant week in February, it's a good time to sort of bring in people. It's a slow time, right? So they can bring in some people that may not have tried their food. And it's good for their business. And obviously it's good for the Boys and Girls Club. And the guy who is the head of A. Marshall actually grew up at the Boys and Girls Club. So it's a real passion project for him.
All right. So I'm reading down, I read the article and I highlighted it. The Righteous Slaw Dog at Burger Dandy, 4th pound all beef dog that's slathered in rich house-made chili and homemade creamy coleslaw. Now, I love that you added this. The dog is a messy affair, but worth the trip to the bathroom after to wash your hands.
Well, you sort of have to make an intellectual commitment to a slaw dog.
Right.
And you have to decide what you're made of, kind of, because they're going to bring you a knife and a fork with it. Are you a knife and a fork kind of person, or are you a get messy and go to the bathroom kind of person? I think you're a messy kind of person, I'm guessing.
I am a messy kind of person. That just sounds so good. And the fact that you added that afterwards just drives the point home of how great it sounds.
Oh, it's wonderful. So Burger Dandy, they have a very limited menu by design. So everything on it better be pretty darn good because, you don't have a lot of choice. And everything is pretty darn good. In fact, it's really good. So it's worth a drive out there. There's other smash burgers in Nashville that can, give them a run for their money. Hugh Babies makes a great smash burger. Actually, Shake Shack makes a really great smash burger. But this is a reason to make a day of it in Franklin. Come out, have a burger, have a milkshake, walk around downtown, do a little shopping. It's a fun place if you don't spend a lot of time in downtown Franklin.
We talk about the Puckett's restaurant. There's got one here that I think they still got one in Chattanooga. It's all over. Why is a restaurant like that so popular? Because every time you go there, it's packed. I never hear a bad word about it. It's always crowded. People love it. What's the success of a place like that, Catherine?
Okay, so if you've been around a while, Puckett started, their very first restaurant was in Leaper's Fork, way back in the day. And all they aspired to do was serve really good, down-home Southern food. That they didn't aspire to be fancy. There's no white tablecloths, and they've kept that philosophy all the way through every single Puckett's they've opened. So it is not fancy food, but it is really good food, and they do it right. One of the great joys, again, this is in Franklin. I don't think they can do it anyplace else, but they have their smoker out in the parking lot of the Puckett's in Franklin, and on Saturday mornings, if you're going down to get, a coffee or a pastry or something, you start to smell that barbecue on the pit. And you don't think people are going to run to have lunch at Puckett's after that? Of course you are.
I love it. It's always so good and so tasty. And I'm so glad you told us about Burger Dandy. I wondered what happened at that location. And now that I know that it's back up and going and with the milkshakes and the dog.
Well, it's attached to American Tap House, which, again, if you've been around for a while, the whole thing used to be Puckett's Boathouse, which was a seafood centric. And they changed the concept, I think, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So it's, you'll get a good meal there for sure. I do miss the Boathouse.
Yeah, it was really good there, but glad that Puckett's is behind that and things that are going. And again, talk about the cause, the Boys and Girls Club, because I don't think I've ever heard this before, to let the kids experiment. And of course, helping out boys. I mean, it's a win-win. I know I use that word quite a bit on the show, but it is for all parties involved in this.
Well, I'll say this in general about the hospitality industry and the food business. They're always looking for a way to tie in what they're doing with some kind of a good cause. They rarely do a special event that there isn't some kind of a beneficiary. It's one of the most generous and philanthropic industries, I think, around. So, it's anytime you go out, look for the restaurant that's doing some good for somebody else, and support them.
I'm curious about this, because I love what you do, and I love the way you describe food, love the way you put things together. Typical, when you're riding around, do you ever spontaneously like, oh, I've never seen that restaurant before, I'm not really hungry, but I'm gonna go check them out? Does that ever happen to you?
Constantly. And my sort of gambit when that happens and I'm not even hungry is I'll always walk in and say, do you have a to-go menu? And usually places do. Even the smallest, most humble place has got something printed on a sheet of paper that they can give you. But, it's sort of, I collect all those things. Isn't that sad? But I do.
No, it's not. It's not at all. I think it's great.
I have piles of them.
Yeah, and we had people last week commenting about your story about the Vietnamese restaurants, about how those are fantastic, and a lot of people don't know about them, and they want to thank you for bringing those to light. I mean, that's got to be the joy of being a restaurant and a food blogger, is discovering places for people that they had no idea existed.
Oh, you know what? You'll read about this next week, but so one of the places I went recently was a Nepali restaurant. I knew nothing about Nepali food, and you'll read about it. It's worth it. It's worth going. I don't know why the Nepalis have found their way to Nashville. I'm so happy they did. But yeah, well, I could go on and on. Yesterday we went to an Ethiopian restaurant, and there's a whole different vibe about how you eat your food if you're doing it correctly. Although they won't be a stickler about it. They'll give you a fork if you beg them. No, they'll give you a fork happily.
That was my article. I wrote the article this week about the chopstick snobs around, and this chopstick snobs have to stop. Let me have my fork and let me eat my food.
Well, that's exactly right. It doesn't matter if you enjoy it, whether you use in the Ethiopian tradition, you eat with only your right hand. That's
really?
It. Yes. And it's hard. I did it all day yesterday at lunch, and it's hard. I thought, darn it, I'm going to give this a shot.
So I guess when in Rome, do you use your right hand?
Well, exactly. And, it's kind of fun to try something different. And I'll explain the whole thing in a column down the road. But I have to tell you something about Waffle House, sir. Did you know that Waffle House is an official indicator of bad weather for the National Weather Service?
No.
Yes. So depending on the conditions, if the Waffle House is open 24 hours, okay, great. Everything's good. If the Waffle House has gone to limited hours, then they perk up their ears and take notice. And here's the deal. If the Waffle House has to close, it's a disaster. They actually pay attention to the Waffle House and what's going on there. True.
Information you can only get right here.
I know. I'm sure you can get it anywhere, but
no, we like you the best, Catherine. Catherine Mayhew, again, thank you for everything. We love these. We love discovering new place with you. It's a highlight of our week. So again, thank you for your time, Catherine.
Well, and I have to tell you, Joe Cereal's never going to make it. Just don't even go there.
Why not? Seriously, why not? You don't think that would work?
No. People want a new experience when they go out to eat, not a bowl of Rice Krispies. No.
Well, let me ask you, hold on, don't go anywhere yet. So the success of Cracker Barrel was kind of like, people were like, well, nobody's going to leave their house to make food they can make in their own kitchen. And Cracker Barrel became a massive success. So I'm going to ride that wave of positivity with my cereal restaurant.
Well, okay, Joe, if you open the cereal restaurant and in front of it, you put a very, very glitzy gift shop, then you might have a chance.
Yes, with just merchandise with my face on T-shirts.
If you think you can sell that, go for it.
No, I can't. So I'm not going to do it. Catherine, thank you. We'll see you next week.
Okay, take care.
All right. I was feeling so good about Joe's cereal. Now it's just gone to you know where. Oh, my goodness. All right, we'll come back. It's time for our pet of the week. And look, we made a special trip to Murfreesboro this week because they need help down there. So we'll see our pet of the week, and hopefully he'll find a great home. And that's all next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Dental coverage may be a small investment, but it has big benefits because dental coverage and preventive oral care leads to more than a healthier smile. It leads to a healthier life overall. Delta Dental makes it easy to get the care you need. With the nation's largest network, you're more likely to find or keep a dentist you love. And with comprehensive coverage and additional discounts, you'll have benefits you love too. Make a lasting investment in your oral and overall health with coverage from Delta Dental. Visit deltadentaltn.com to learn more.
Hey, Toby. Toby knows comfort, whether day or night. Through the highs and the lows, Toby knows. You've put it off long enough. That old system is just out with the old, in with the new. We'll make it worthwhile all the way through. Derryberry is your local independent train dealer. It's hard to stop a train. Visit DerryberryAC.com today and schedule a visit. Derryberry Heat and Air, making customers for life.
You knew the risks when you decided to drive drunk. There could be a crash. People could get hurt or killed. You could get arrested. But one thing's for sure, you were wrong when you said it was no big deal.
All right, welcome back to the Mornings on Main Street. Live look at the T-Dot Smartway camera over at Metro Center. It's nice outside right now. Look at that. Traffic smoothing. Traffic going pretty smooth so far, but big change in the weather, intern. Yes, brought to you by our friends over at 54, a national area nonprofit serving older adults. Proud partner with the All of Us research program for the National Institute of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting their great website at joinallofus.org/54. All right, the weather today is going to be nice. Right now it's about 41 degrees around, the high of about 60 today. But then if you look down at the 7-day, or that with X kind of 48 hours, doesn't look too good. I mean, there's a chance for snow. Look, tomorrow's 65 and sunny. Saturday, it's a low of 18. It might be lower than that. So there's the weather as you make your way around. Please be careful. My goodness, just there's a fake spring, and then there's winter, then there's summer, then back to winter again. Welcome to Middle Tennessee. All right, each and every week, we love to bring you our Pet of the Week, brought to you by our good friend Hunter Briley at Regal Realty Group. We go all around Middle Tennessee to showcase these beautiful animals that need loving homes. So on Tuesday, we had on Lindsay Frierson. She's the PR with the Paws of Rutherford County, and they're doing a lot of maintenance in their shelter down there. So they need to clear the shelter, need fosters, need adoptions, need a lot of help as they can improve the shelter down there and make it a nice, at least a living experience for the animals there until they get adopted out or fostered. So we went down there and we met a beautiful young man by the name of Whiskey who needs a forever home. Here's how beautiful he is. And wait to the very end, because Whiskey did something that made me laugh, and I couldn't stop laughing. Here he is. All right, we've come to a new place this week. We're down in Murfreesboro, Rutherford County Paws. The building's undergoing some maintenance right now, so they need to foster these cute pets. And of course, all adoptions are waived this month. I want you to meet Whiskey. It's about an 18-month-old boxer mix. Whiskey, hey, buddy.
What are you doing? You're a handsome boy. He's been neutered and everything. He's good to go. Look, look how beautifully marked he is. He's up for adoption. I know you guys love the boxers and the boxers mixes and the boxer mixes. And Whiskey is perfect. Look how pretty. Look how he stands. Ah, handsome boy. Okay, you let him go there, Danielle. Whiskey, again, is here at the Rutherford County Paws. All adoption fees are waived for now because they're undergoing maintenance. They need to clear the shelters and you have some fosters. If you want to adopt, it's perfect for all that. So they need your help. Of course, all these shelters need our help, but really down in Rutherford County, they really need it for what's going on right now as they look to make the place better for our puppy dogs and the cats and everything inside. So if they can get these beautiful, hey Whiskey, what are you doing? So they get them a nice little place to stay, and maybe a forever home would be simply outstanding. And this dude, look how beautiful he is. Marked well, I'm gonna follow him around. Hey Whiskey, you can't run from me. Oh, he's doing a little business, but look how pretty. So if you're in the area or looking for a boxer mix, there's your dude, a lot of fun. He came up to me wagging his tail, having a good time. He sees a nice backyard and a loving family, and give this dude a second chance at a beautiful life. Again, Rutherford County Paws, there's information on the bottom of the screen, and you can take Whiskey or any of these pretty other animals down here home with you and help out again. That is our pet. Oh no, what are you doing, buddy? That's our week, Whiskey. All right, thanks everyone.
Oh yes, Whiskey, I love you, man. That was such a fun dog. And the intern, where are you? You noticed that that Whiskey was making his way over there, didn't you?
Yeah, he was hopping along.
I was having so much fun playing with it and putting him on camera that I didn't know, and so there it is.
He's like no more camera time.
He's not. Beautiful, beautiful dog. So if you're looking for a nice boxer mix, help him out down there. Such a sweet guy. Again, thanks to Hunter Briley and Regal Realty Group for being proud sponsors of Pet of the Week, and love being on this journey with those guys helping us out. All right, we'll come back. Chase McCabe, a lot of sports news happening in the last 48 hours. Chase McCabe from ESPN 102.5 The Game. He'll join us next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
And I can't think of anything more important than buying and selling a new home, except for one thing, and that's finding a new home for a displaced pet here in the Middle Tennessee area.
We got Mr. Charlie out at Lucky Farms Animal Rescue, a sweet little pit bull named Luna at Mount Juliet Animal Control. Please help us find her a home. We're getting him back to on all four paws, but we need someone to take him home.
Hunter Briley, Regal Realty Group, proud sponsor of Pet of the Week. He was the first one to hop on board, 4 or 5 months ago. Let's bring in our good friend Hunter Briley from Regal Realty Group, who joins us this morning. My man, how are you, buddy?
He doesn't even know he's missing a leg. He's that sweet. I know somebody out there has a place in their home for him.
Thank you so much, Joe, for all your help and work that we're doing on this. I'm so excited to be part of Pet of the Week every single week. Love you, Big Joe. Love you bunches. See you.
Hero, man. welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Live look at the T-Dot Smartway camera on Ellington Parkway. And if you're just new to town, I will tell you about Ellington Parkway. You need to discover it because it's a great way to escape from downtown, to get out past some of the traffic and gridlock and make your way north up to Goodlettsville or to White House or to Portland or to Kentucky or wherever you live out that way, or even Hendersonville. You can hop on Ellington Parkway and get that way. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day outside, intern, and that means... Brought to you by our friends at 50 Forward, a Nashville area nonprofit serving older adults. Proud partner with the All of Us research program for the National Institutes of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting their great website at joinallofus.org/50forward. Now, we're getting a lot of talk about this today because of the temperature that's going on, what's going to happen today, mid-60s, tomorrow mid-60s and sunny, and then the bottom drops out, maybe snow coming in the area on Saturday. High of 30, low of 18. I've seen some of the predictions of the low going to about 12 or 13. Ouch. Not happy with that. But you know what? Then look on Tuesday, 67 and sunny. This is fantastic. No wonder we're losing our minds, man, because of all that's going on there. So just be careful. We're making your way out and about today. Hey, intern, I want to pull a story that's in today's edition of Main Street Nashville for us.
Let's do it.
And it's a place where I've only visited a few times, and I want to ask if you've visited there.
Right.
It's a great little story this morning by our good friend. Let me pull it up there. There we go. Josh Ewers about the Ryman Auditorium and the Ryman's Many Roots, not having necessarily to do with country music. You been to a show at the Ryman?
Yes, I have. My dad actually performed at the Ryman once.
Hey, doing what? Papa intern?
Belly dancing.
With who?
Belly dancing.
Oh, nice. Did he really?
No, he actually did perform with my mom. Just
Okay,
a song,
you just can't say that. What were they doing?
Performed music. I don't know.
What event was it? Was it an event? Was it a show?
It was Marty Stewart opened. Or no, he was opening for Marty Stewart, obviously.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it acoustic? Just you and your mom and dad?
Yeah, one mic and my dad's guitar. My dad's Guild.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it sounded great.
If what we're doing right now in the world of TV is called, it's a holding pattern. You know, when a plane flies over, they can't land just yet because maybe the bad weather or there's a plane on the runway or something.
Yeah, yeah.
So the holding pattern. So we're trying to get over a good friend, Chase McCabe, who I talked to last night at 9:30 and said he was looking forward to coming on. I bet he overslept.
Ooh,
and he's supposed to be speaking at FRA today to the kids about career in radio and everything. And so
not the kids.
I hope one of the things he brings up with them is not about
punctuality. No, he's the busiest dude on this planet.
Yes, he's a busy dude on there. He might have gone to the show at the Ryman last night. Sammy Hagar was there on Tuesday night.
I've seen Sammy Hagar at the Nissan Stadium, which was LP Field back then.
For what?
It was CMA's.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And Sammy got on the stage?
Or it might have been just his concert, actually. But Gary Allen opened up for him. It was good.
For Sammy Hagar?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
And Keith Urban was there. So, yeah, I don't know what it was, man.
Keith Urban's massively talented, by the way.
He is. His guitar picking is crazy. He's
a lot better. But that's a cool story about Josh, though, because there's some things in there that I had no idea. People that have performed there, that have been there, how long it's been around. My first show ever at the Ryman, I saw Dennis Miller do a comedy act in 2015.
Really? How was it?
It was great. Then I saw Loverboy perform in 2018, and it was, but the Loverboy concert, because I got hammered, I had to drive home. I had a driver, so it's okay.
There you go.
But I got really drunk at the Loverboy concert, and I cried the whole way because I get emotional when I drink. So it's Loverboy music. It was mid 80s.
Just a
I knew all the
concoction.
songs. I knew, I sang every song. And so it was just an amazing, amazing night.
I can't believe I remember this, but my first concert there ever was Steve Azar. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
No way, really?
Yeah, he's a good-looking singer. He had a song like
I Ain't Gotta Be Me.
Yeah, that's it. That's right. Steve Azar. That's great, man.
Yep, first time.
Fantastic. I just got a message from Air Traffic Control. We have no report in from the Chase McCabe airplane. So we will
still circling.
Chaos on a live show is the absolute best.
This is off the riff.
Do you have a sled intern that I could borrow?
Well, I actually asked AutoZone what the best sled would be because I heard that if you do a drip pan, like an oil drip pan, you go really fast.
Huh?
Like you use a sled, your sled is an oil drip pan and like those really big pans.
Right.
Yeah. And you go in the snow.
I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah, go to AutoZone or,
Are you
O'Reilly.
serious?
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. You might have to bend up the front.
Did they call the police on you?
No, they sold it to me and then I lost it.
Hey, before we go to the break, let's do one more comic strip tease because as I sent out a search party for Chase McCabe. Okay, I'll read the first one and you read your Beetle Bailey, okay?
Okay.
And I'll do it as Al Pacino. Because the holding pattern is going pretty good. We don't run out of gas here. All right, here we go. Al Pacino. What voice are we going to use?
I'll be Owen Wilson throwback.
Okay.
Throw it back.
All right, here we go. 3, 2. Sarge got up on the wrong side of the bed this morning.
He does that every morning.
This morning, though, he blamed the bed.
And then
oh, wait, sorry. All right, let's go take a break. Come back. We'll have celebrity birthdays brought to you by Donaldson Cafe and Catering. By the way, today's menu at Donaldson Cafe and Catering is my good friends, chicken and dumplings. That's not rain. That's applause. That's applause.
That's a crowd.
Chicken and dumplings at Donaldson Cafe and Catering. That's all next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Buddy Allen, it's a tradition. Come on into our store. Buddy Allen, it's a heritage for 40 years and more. What makes a house kind of special? Close friends walking in the door. Flowers blooming in the springtime and little children playing on a Buddy Allen floor.
Play some music there, band. Oh, there's a smoke break. What are you guys doing? We got a show to do. Oh, sorry. Live. Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Live with the T-Dot Smartway camera. Beautiful day on tap until Saturday when the bottom drops out. But then it's, nice and warm next week. Welcome to Middle Tennessee, my friends. All right, it's time for celebrity birthdays. Great segment with Chase McCabe. Well, brought the knowledge with us today. A lot of things happening. Chase will be getting a nice letter from us and our attorneys.
It's in the pigeon.
Chase will not be getting paid this week for his appearance on Mornings on Main Street.
Fact check. No merch, at least.
Yeah, that's right. So thank the good Lord for the e-edition of Main Street Nashville. If you haven't subscribed to that, please do, because you can get the app or right to your inbox. All local, so many great stories with everything's happening. All right, time for celebrity birthdays brought to you by Donaldson Cafe and Catering And the meal today, there it is.
Chicken and dumplings.
And let me tell you what, it's fantastic.
Oh my God.
Chef Kevin at Donaldson Cafe and Catering makes the perfect chicken and dumplings.
Yes. Every plate's perfect, but the chicken and dumplings.
Oh, so good. All right, first birthday today, celebrity birthdays. Intern, here we go. Practice round. Unless Chase hops on here, which probably won't. Chuck Norris. How old is Chuck Norris today?
I feel like every American should know this, so I hope I get it right. Let's say 57.
82.
Oh wow.
82. Actress Sharon Stone.
Sharon Stone is 63.
64.
Yes, sir.
Well done, man.
No hezzies. Did you see that?
Like it. Like that. Who else we got here? Magician Lance Burton. Let's skip him. I've never heard of him.
Yeah, he's not.
Actress
Jason.
Jasmine Guy. She was on Fame and I think A Different World back in the 80s. Jasmine Guy.
54.
60. Singer Edie Brickell.
What'd she sing?
She's saying, I'm not afraid of too many things. I know what I know, and I know what I'm feeling. Edie Brickell, the New Bohemians. I think she's married to Paul Simon.
Oh, okay. 67.
56. Actor John Hamm, who was in Mad Men.
Cool guy.
Also in The Town.
He was in The Town?
Yeah, he
was the FBI guy.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, he killed it in that, actually. Can't believe I forgot. Let's go 49 for him.
51. Within 2.
Yes, that's 2.
Singer Robin Thicke, who got sued by Marvin Gaye for singing.
Everybody get up.
Hey, hey, hey.
Everybody get up.
Yeah, hey, hey. How old's Robin Thicke? I would have missed this big time.
38.
45.
Oh, wow. Old.
Our dear friend Carrie Underwood. How old is
man.
Carrie Underwood? I would have missed this one too.
I'm gonna say 18 because she's just I could never.
Is she not? Yeah.
I don't want to go over her age and disrespect her or Mike Fisher.
Give me a guess. Not
Okay.
18.
All right. Okay. We'll go 36.
39. Ooh. So
Oh, it
close,
was one
too.
away.
Actress Emily Osment.
Oh, what was she in? Remind me, because
Young Sheldon and Mom.
Oh, she was in I think Hannah Montana.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
probably around my age, 28.
She's 30.
Yes.
Well done. Well done. Oh, by the way, I got a message here from Chase McCabe. Let's see what he said.
This is live, folks.
Hey, man, I forgot. I was actually awake too. All right. Well, that will not hold up in a court of law, Chase, when we sue you. So good luck.
This is all taped.
Because we have Bart Durham behind us. Yeah. You're not going to win. Let's see who else do we have here today. Oh, I don't know. It's one more for you. Let's see.
I've gotten 3 so far, so
you've done well. I'm proud of you,
Thanks,
man. Let's see here. Singer Dean Torrance of Jan and Dean. They were popular in the 50s.
Oh, 91.
82.
Nah.
But you're in the same area there. And TV personality, businesswoman Barbara Corcoran from Shark Tank.
Oh, she's the one that kind of talks like this a little
I
bit.
have no idea.
Okay.
Much like, I mean, no, I don't know.
64.
73. Rick Rubin, producer, responsible for the Beastie Boys. He also did one Johnny Cash's album, 9 Inch Nails. Rick Rubin, vastly talented.
Of course. Let's do 61.
59. Got 4. See if you can get the slash. That's the 5.
Okay.
Last one for you here. Rapper producer Timbaland.
Let's do 38.
He's 50.
Is he really?
Yeah, nice try there. Did well today.
Thank you.
Let's thank all of our guests today. Well, I know one guest we won't thank. Anyway, great show, intern. Thanks for your help. Thanks for everything. What a day. Live streaming TV doesn't get any better than this. Have a great day, everybody. We'll leave you with this. Remember, be nice, be kind, smile, let people in traffic open doors. Nobody cares about your CrossFit workout unless it's Chase McCabe. And always remember, nobody ever went broke by giving. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.